Hi, welcome to my video. I'm Jennifer Roberts. You're catching me on my YouTube channel, Bitchute channel and Facebook page, all at True Divine 44. You can also get me at The True Divine on Instagram and Twitter. Any likes, shares, subscribes, follows and tweets, greatly appreciated. And the comments, of course, are my favorite. And much love to everybody who does that each day. This is part of what I offer each day for the collective to help guide you on your day, to help you master your day, reach your full potential, recognizing the energies within you, around you, and within others. Take what resonates as it is general. So this is for the 25th of January 2021. I'm doing a few off the bat for the each days. One, I'm trying to integrate them with new clients, which is great. And also sort of getting to be a greater workload, which is great. But also it's Theodore's birthday on the 26th of January. So I'm trying to make sure I'm all caught up so that I don't miss out with you guys, but at the same time, I can spend the day completely and utterly with Theodorable, our collective Aquarian barbarian. So this is for the 25th, and interesting day again. There's something missing here. There's an ongoing story for those that I'm picking up on. That there's some keys. Now, some of you might resonate with part of the readings, some of you might resonate with all of them, and some days you might just not resonate at all with them, and that is all fine. As I say, take what resonates and ditch the rest. It is general. But there's this running theme here of achievement in working hard and seeing that achievement coming into fruition over the last few days. But there being some keys that need to be turned, some doors that need to be opened, some corridors that need to be explored in order to really get the full blissful event of achievement that you've worked so hard to get to attain. And this day is no different. So there's that running theme of the last 2 days at the very least. So we've got on the bottom of the deck the Four of Cups. So this is asking us to meditate. In this, you see that the water is surrounding this dragon on the island that is meditating, in which the higher self can speak to you so much more clearly. You have the cosmos within you. You have all of the answers within you. It's just a matter of unlocking them. And I know it is said a lot, but meditation is a key to being in full relationship with self and being able to use your full self to your full potential at each given day, at each given moment, in each given experience. So there's a real call into, I know a lot of people's lives right now, according to the readings, are hectic. And that is being manifested to be so. There's energy out there and low frequency magic deliberately being put out there to cause life to be hectic, to cause time to be really hard to catch. We need to go past that and beyond that and enter into relationship with self through meditation, which is a huge big key to opening a door to your full success in whatever it is that you've been working towards. On the bottom of the other deck, we have the Hermit card. And so this speaks of going within. So that coupled with the Four of Cups, you couldn't get a clearer underpinning message that underlines and underpins the whole reading of being able to go within. You do this far easier and far more effectively if you're giving yourself time and space to be in that space of meditation, to be in relationship with self, to be in that quiet inner sanctum of self, to explore those corners that need to be explored, the energies that lurk in those corners that need to be transmuted in order to unlock your full and highest potential. And so it's a really strong message to do this in order to turn some very integral and very important keys to your bliss and to whatever this experience is for you. We've got the Chariot card, again, number 7, major arcana. The number 7 keeps coming up. Number 7 and number 9's being pretty prominent, but number 7 in particular. This being swift movement and in entering into this relationship with self through meditation. This swift movement can be achieved. The beasts here at the front of the chariot representing the yin and the yang, the divine feminine and divine masculine. You want these in balance because the chariot represents swift, fast movement in the spirit realm, which is then conducted down into the physical realm. So if you're imbalanced, you're going to rip your chariot in two. You are going to get ripped in two. There's not going to be a wholeness to whatever it is you're moving into and entering into. So this is asking you to really, by doing this in the underpinning messages, meditating, allowing the Hermit energy to explore your inner corners of what needs to be balanced out, what needs to be addressed through the lens of the divine feminine, divine masculine, in order to create full and fast movement in a balanced state so that you don't get torn apart. There's a few of you, whatever you're going through right now, whatever changes you're going through, which are good changes, there's a tearing apart, a bit of a real relief and happiness that things are moving, but at the same time, that's something being missing, which has come up over the last 2 days. It's really prominent. It's a really strong energy. Whether I'm feeling it from a few of you or specific people, a very few of you, it's very strong. And I feel very connected to this for some reason, in that I don't want you to feel this way. I don't want you to feel torn. What is gone is gone. And that's where the Hermit energy can really help you transmute that and let go of what needs to be let go of, or indeed be brave enough to go forward, and in order to go back, to go forward, whatever you feel you left behind, whatever you feel you lost out on, or whatever you feel is lacking. Doing this energy will either give you the impetus to go back and retrieve that, and bring that into this movement of your now life, of your present, or whether to go back and let go of that so that you can fully embrace your now and your movement in the now, and appreciate the abundance that that can bring you. But by not doing these two key things, you're going to be torn apart. That feels like there's a heartbreak here for whatever reason. Now we've got the Knight of Cups to clarify the Chariot card. So this is a very persuasive knight. You know, he's very the energy of the romantic, you know, saying the right things, being very loving and compassionate, but very driven towards his goal. And so he's driven by his Holy Grail. Now, what that Holy Grail represents for you is up to you. I feel that whoever resonates with this reading today, you are the knight. You are embodying the knight. And this is the reason you're feeling torn. There's something you feel that was integral to your Holy Grail, to your full cup, and you didn't go for it. You weren't brave enough, maybe, or maybe the timing just didn't seem right, or maybe obstacles were allowed to get in the way. Either way, there's this tearing, because the knight wants to go steadily towards this Holy Grail. It feels like some of you might be working towards this, but in the meantime, there's that time in between, which is tearing you apart also. This knight is very persuasive. The energy of this knight is very persuasive. And I feel a lot of you have maybe persuasively convinced yourself and even others around you that you are happy with your circumstances in their entirety, that you're happy with your relationships, however those relationships might be, business, partnerships, lovers, children, friendships, whatever it is that represents this for you, this Holy Grail. That you've been very persuasive in that, but your spirit knows better, and your spirit knows that there's something that needs to be looked at from the past here with the Hermit card and the Four of Cups, to be able to connect with your higher self to get those answers. So the next card is, we've got the Ace of Wands, fiery, passion driven, but it's in reverse, and this is the part that is missing. Something that got you so passionate, something that made you feel so whole, something that really mirrored your wholeness, that created just more wholeness, two wholes coming together, that created a passion, a drive, a real fire in your soul. Something like that has been left behind. We have the Six of Cups to clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is speaking of ties to your past, emotional ties to your past, energetic emotional ties to your past. These feelings run deep, and for some reason this is sort of, yes, there's movement, but plans aren't all going your way. There's obstacles getting in the way, because your spirit self knows there's something missing that you're not addressing, something that you've persuasively convinced yourself that you don't need or you don't want. And this speaks to this energetic, emotional tie to the past, that you still light your fire. So wear your fire, because everything is coming good with whatever these projects are, whatever these movements forward are. Your fire isn't half as bright as if it was upright, which would be, you know, newness, new beginnings. It's the Ace, it's a new start, it's travel, it's all of the above and more. But in reverse, you know, you turn a candle upside down, it very quickly either melts the side and makes the candle less than, or, you know, the fire goes out. And so you're at risk of sacrificing the space where your newness has come in because of your hard work and your endeavors to get this on the road. For some of you, quite literally, there's this, you're missing out because there hasn't been this bravery linked to the past regarding an emotional tie. The bravery to truly meditate and look within with this Hermit card and this Four of Cups, to either, like I say, go for it with that Knight of Cups card and the Chariot card, or let it go and go forward and fully experience the journey that you're on right now and where you're at with this journey and how it's unfolding for you right now. The next card is the Ace of Pentacles. This came up for yesterday's reading, and so this is where there is such abundance here for you. There's such newness here for you, but it's not. It's a bit like I can hear almost, you can have all the money in the world, you can have all of the material things that you've dreamt of, but with this Knight of Cups, if the person that you want around you isn't there, or if your energy alignment just isn't right, you can have all of that money in the world, you can have all of the attainments in the world, but it's not going to do for you what it would usually do for you with this kind of reading, with these aces here, with this Chariot here. There's something here that you allowed obstacles to get in the way, and there's problems with this because you can only go so long pretending that there's something that is missing, whatever it is that is tied to your emotions. There's only so long you can pretend and keep up that pretense to yourself and others around you before you end up with this Ace of Swords. This speaks of problems coming up because you're not being quite so honest with yourself, because you're not brave enough right now to do this Hermit energy and be truthful with your higher self and yourself, in connection with yourself, to get those messages of truth. Of the true direction that your heart with this Knight of Cups wants to go in. So we end up imprisoning ourselves, and then we end up being ratty with the people that are around us. We end up maybe speaking out of turn in business. We end up maybe not representing ourselves as we wanted to. And I just feel for some of you that this is going to cause, with this Eight of Swords, potentially, because you have the potential to turn it around by embracing this Hermit energy and this Four of Cups meditation energy. But potentially, I just feel like this could spoil a real good thing. That whatever it is, whatever isn't in alignment with something that you've worked so hard for, whether it's the people you've got around you, whether it's maybe the dates, that maybe the lack of whoever or whatever is tied to your emotional past not being a part of it. it's going to cause you to not enjoy these aces, this new passion, this fire, this achievement, and this abundance in your physical realm, but also cause problems for that, and maybe spoil a good thing. You know, maybe make you come across in a way to new business partners and whatnot, as in a way that you wouldn't want to do so. And so that's something to be really aware of, that we can only keep up pretense for so long, and we can only keep up pretense for so long to ourselves and to other people. I've got a really itchy eye. Oh, I don't know where that came from. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, because it's only you guys who resonate with this reading that can do this, that can turn these keys. But I do hope with this reading that me verbalizing it and opening up that dialogue to you has allowed you to see how you can go about turning those keys and opening those doors, how you can go about turning that Ace of Wands back up in the upright and truly letting go of this Ace of Swords for sure, and enjoying this new abundance, this new home, this new place of work, whatever it might be, whichever one of those you might resonate with, or all of the above. I hope that this somehow prompts you to release yourself from that, so that you can fully enjoy what you really do deserve and have worked hard for. Meditation, honesty with self, and balance is key here. Using your divine feminine and your divine masculine to embrace the hermit energy is key here, and be brave enough to do so. So that's the reading for the 25th of January 2021. I hope it helps. I hope it helps you reach that potential. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, any energy work sessions with me, or any spiritual coaching sessions with me, you can get me at truedivinemedia@gmail.com. I love and appreciate you all. Stay in love, stay in balance, and stay in your wholeness. Mwah.